What would happen if the United States shut down the entire internet? Would the whole country be thrown into darkness? Let's find out in today's video. The world's master internet switch. Why does the US have it? What we call the global internet, nearly 70% of its backbone is owned and controlled by American companies. Google's data centers, Amazon AWS, Meta's servers, Cloudflare's global network, and a massive portion of the undersea cables, all of them run through the United States. And most importantly, the root key holders, the people who literally hold the keys to the global web, live under US protection. In simple words, if the United States turns off the DNS system, the internet doesn't slow down, it dies. The entire digital world rests on America's fingertips. Within the first 120 seconds of a shutdown, the world begins to collapse. Flight navigation stops. Air traffic control goes blind. The heartbeat of the global stock market suddenly flatlines. Satellites stop sending accurate data. Bank servers fail. Hospitals can't open their patient files. The world's top 500 companies freeze instantly. And in that moment, humanity realizes the truth. When the internet is gone, everything is gone. Cities slip into blackout mode. Emergency calls fail. Online payments die. News channels switch to national alert. People rush into the streets, panicked, confused, afraid. For the first time in history, humans feel how helpless a connected world becomes when its connection disappears. 1 hour later, the world begins to fall apart. China switches its Great Firewall into backup internet mode. Russia isolates itself completely and activates RUNET. Europe demands answers from the United States, asking, "Why did you shut down the world?" India puts its satellite communication into emergency mode. Meanwhile, Africa and the Middle East sink into complete digital darkness. Around the world, armies lose coordination, missile defense systems stop receiving data, and nuclear. But the real question is, why would America ever do this? There are only 3 reasons. First, a massive cyber attack, where cutting global internet access becomes the only option to stop it. Second, a nuclear threat, where shutting down communication becomes a matter of national survival. And third, a foreign digital takeover if another country begins to gain control over the US digital backbone. In all 3 cases, America will choose to protect itself, even if it harms the rest of the world. After 24 hours, the world officially collapses. Food supply chains break down. Oil shipments stop across the globe. The world faces $1 to $2 trillion in economic losses. Countries blame each other. Riots break out in major cities. Crime rates explode. And the most vulnerable children, the elderly, and the sick suffer the most. An internet blackout feels as if a giant hand has pulled the power cord of the entire planet. At the 48-hour mark, the United States finally turns the internet back on. But by then, the world is no longer the same. Every country begins building its own version of the internet. The global web fractures into pieces. And a new digital era begins, an era called the Internet Cold War, where weapons are lines of code, and battles are fought over bandwidth instead of borders. The internet wasn't just a tool. It was the heartbeat of the earth. And if America ever shut it down, the world would fall to its knees in just 48 hours. What do you think? Could America shut the internet down in the future? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it.